Faker is going to have to perform well into Chovy here. He and Owner are going to have great synergy, as they have over the years. And Doran into Keen here. He cannot mess this matchup up. If the Gwen falls behind, the Rumble gets accelerated with the scaling this comp already has.
That is empty.
Yeah, Keria hanging around.
Oh, Keen. Have to be a bit careful here, as the knockup does come down. He has Ghost, remember, doesn't actually have the flash. As the flash forward, and Owner is able to pick up first blood. Keen just caught napping a bit in this early game.
Two aggressive plays early on here for T1.
Damage doesn't really matter.
Yeah, exactly.
You have a Bloodthirster, so you're fine.
Super useful item. One of the best for any AD carry in terms of what it means individually on that first item spike.
Well, it is going to be a back coming in for Duro. I think trying to anticipate when Keria is going to be leaving, as the Grub's just going to be taken by Owner.
Cannons on Team Woodid on this one. Just going to be looking for Dragon over Grubs in this early game.
Faker not risking anything, just going to come over and grab the honey fruit.
Yeah, because that's going to be really kind of what this Dragon means for us later on for Gen.G.
Yeah. Okay, that is a lot of damage onto Duro, who is just caught with his pants down a little bit in his own jungle. And T1 grabbed their second kill of the game.
Great plays around Vision here. Two of them now for Owner. He flashed instantly towards his AD carry. Maybe he lives there, but doesn't know that it's going to be a three-man party on top of him. Doesn't flash, but dies.
Oh, there's the charm actually connecting as the curtains have been called. Emperor's Divide gets rid of Keria, but Faker turns up immediately. Orbit Deception comes down, and Chovy is still surviving. He gets the heal, in fact, from that Gleaming Quill, helping him out. Nice work, Duro, defending your mid laner. Yeah.
No flash, no boots.
Yeah, it doesn't
Not
even
necessary.
It looks like he's building steel caps this time around, as Doran going aggressive onto Keen, but Keen does have a friend here, and Doran could now be in trouble. He's looking for some snips onto this Rumble as the Flame Spitter comes down, but now Owner turns up, and that's going to be a very comfy kill from him to answer. Faker getting in here, though, as the teleport from Chovy delivers him, and the Emperor's Divide comes down. That is going to be the Shifting Sands. The flash is the Foxfire enough, and it might just be. No, Faker gets crammed into the wall, and Canyon shuts him down.
Oh, so close to making it work.
And Owner looking for 6 Grubs. He should actually be able to get them here. The Dragon going to be spawning in about 17 seconds time. Duro with some vision control towards this bottom side, but that is 6 Grubs to nothing.
Second, looking for a 2 Drake lead, have positional advantage.
See Ruler walking over that switched off ward, as Chovy going to get flashed on here by Keria. The quickness comes down though from Duro, and the 2-man on the Impale is so good. Already Owner has gone down, but Faker diving into the backline, looking for the angle. Ruler gets over the wall. Can he actually survive is the question, as Goomer is chased after him, and now it's the cleanup for T1. Doran is going nuts. Slammed into the wall, and the Flame Spitter finishes him off, but now the man advantage should be there for T1. The Flame Spitter though, Keen, can you get it done? Faker and Gumayushi have the damage, and they'll be able to take him down. T1 win the skirmish.
Mid-wave.
Oh, they were thinking of the turn. You can see Faker wrapping around. Emperor's Divide going to push the cow underneath the turret, but Chovy's in so much trouble. Curtains have been called. 1-2, and he's gone. Pick the juke there. Did Gumayushi, and down goes the Pigeon. And now T1, 5 versus 4, feeling fantastic going into this Drake fight.
Oh man, Chovy feels like in this game he had 9 lives. He kept getting out of every scenario, but not this one, not this time.
Oh, I don't know about fighting for this, but Owner is out of position. He'll be taken down first, but now is the fight going to be won. Ruler with the flash over the wall, the bullet time. Doran is going to try to interrupt it and just cuts him down where he stands. Keen trying to get in there, and the harpoons are doing some work, as Canyon, so durable, gets another crash into the wall, but Duro is not offering any damage back. It is only Keen that's able to do any work, and he is just pushed away. Low health bars on T1, but they juggled the aggro beautifully.
Perfect. Immediate reaction to go for the Emperor's Divide to push Keria in. There's just so much follow-up here with the Jhin ultimate. I'm going to fight into Guma's fantastic positioning, and also a Gwen offering so much damage. Gwen Jhin synergy seems really high in this game.
Well, Chovy's dead again. He's going to break his arm guard, as Emperor's Divide does at least try to get them in position, as his Sun Disc does a bit of work, but Doran's going to be able to lock down the kill. There was just no way that he was getting out of that one. The feats of strength locked down just yet.
Although whoever wins this race,
whoever wins this race is going to be it, and it is going to be Gen.G that upgrade their shoes first. Very random selection of shoes as well, everyone with different ones.
Yeah, it's quite quite a nice variety.
In fact, it's going to be all different ones if it's going to be Berserker's Greaves.
For this Otacon, it's a very T1 move. They'll drop their mid turret for this. And, I mean, Chovy's still down for 3 seconds, no TP. I just don't think Gen.G could stop this. They're going to have to just try to get as much as they can in mid lane. They will get that additional turret here.
I mean, 2 turrets is pretty good, but if they manage to take down Keen at the same time, it could be dangerous as he gets under the turret and he's still dead. There was no way out of that one. Carrier is just, he's able to pick a target and kill a target every time.
Get out of this. Remember, Faker already having the Rod of Ages level advantage, but
back on some possibilities. But if the, Carrier. He is going to find Ruler once again. The rest of T1 looking to back him up. Duro playing some defense with the quickness as Ona just finds Canyon but gets impaled, pulled back in as the equalizer says, nope, you shall not pass. The Emperor's Divide onto Doran, but he kind of likes that the gap got closed. Duro trying to get himself out of there. The bullet time will take down the Gwen, and Chovy goes golden just to buy some time. He does fall, but Carrier now flashing the wrong direction and will go down for a triple kill for Ruler. The sidestep from Keen as well. Absolutely fantastic on that charm. As Keen still looking to go further forward. It's a one trade, but the curtains have now been called and Keen could be in trouble. Another charm gonna need to connect, and there it is. Faker locks him down to even this one up.
And then set up Faker in that situation. It's a relatively even trade of kills, but T1 grab a turret after this. Doran is massive in this game, and he is already doing so much work in team fights, and he's just going to be a bigger and bigger problem. T1 will get this dragon for free, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like Gen.G just a little bit late on this rotation. They are going to be able to get on over, but I think walked on a trap, spotted out the ward, and realized that there was no way that they could actually get through, so the Drake
back away.
Oh, the cow's so scary, gets the flash pulverize onto Chovy, who will be eradicated before the fight even starts. It's an impale, but it's only on to 1. The curtains were called. Canyon's gonna get headbutted back and snipped down. Bullet time does next to nothing, and Gen.G with 2 on the floor, they'll lose the Baron.
Finds the angle to get the flash onto Chovy. Owner is there for the follow-up, hits level 16 as well. He is so massive. There's the Baron.
Yeah, Carrier gonna get slowed down by the red carpet. This fight for the Dragon feels like the real battle. As Faker with the charm, it's gonna go wide because he was on vision, and Canyon looks for the opportunity, not gonna be able to get it. It's gonna be a smite fight. We'll see who is going to get towards Soul Point off the back of this one.
Faker TPing back to his teammates here to get in a better spot.
Yeah, Canyon goes in, but he's unable to get the dragon. Ona gonna get quicknessed up, now gets out of there immediately as Chovy finds the Emperor's Divide onto 3! It was him that got picked off, but this time he's able to make the big play. Doran cut down where he stands, and Chovy is dead again, but this time he takes 2 with him. Keen looking for the harpoons, doesn't get there, and Gen.G, I guess they still got some fight left in him.
He hasn't broken his arm guard.
Happy 12th anniversary, Faker. You're doing pretty well. As, okay, never mind. Crash into the wall onto Ona, and I don't think that Crescent Guard is going to be saving him. Chovy in a little bit of trouble here as Faker looks for the charm angle. He'll be able to get 2 off the back end, and Ruler is going to be his next target. He's dashing forever with all of these resets, and Gumushi's flashing forward. T1 are going to take this game off the back of the GOAT. Happy 12th, my bro. I was a little early on it before, but my God, this Ahri performance is absurd.
The greatest of all time on his 12th anniversary. Faker is timeless, Atlas, and doesn't matter what year it is, he's still got the hands, he's still got the follow-up, and he and T1 are going to take this first game.
And I need to now remind everyone as Keen goes down underneath these Nexus turrets that this is game 1 of a regular season best of 3. So it feels like the stakes are way higher than they are because it's Gen.G versus T1. They often are quite that high, as there goes the Nexus, and T1 are going to take first blood in the series. What a performance.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.